What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's going on today? I'm going to play tennis later today. A little bit of a later session tonight. Right now, I'm just, as you can see, riding the bike. I've recorded a fair amount of some workouts that I've done since home. Only really two, I think. But I've also worked out a couple other times that I have not gotten on video. I've also ran a bit, so I'm kind of feeling sore. What I talked about in the last video as well is I played tennis later in the evening a few nights ago, and I drove back an hour and a half, and I was sitting in the car. So after you play and you sit in the car, you get so tight. Like, I used to do that drive all the time, and when you're young, you don't really think about it because, like, you're springy, you don't get sore, and wow. Like, I'm not saying I'm old, but, like, I can definitely feel it now. So I'm just honestly warming up on the bike right now just because I'm playing later today, and I want to kind of get the blood flow going, but also, like, kind of active recovery a bit. So I'm just going to honestly just bike for maybe 5-ish minutes. And then I'm also going to just do a quick stretch and mobility, which I'll continue to talk through kind of what's going on. So it's just past noon here, so really just chilling actually. I'm not really doing a ton here while I've been home. So it's nice it's nice to just play tennis, record these videos for you guys, drink coffee. Yeah, just kind of chilling, grind in the gym, and yeah, just enjoy the time at home. Something else that I've been thinking about recently, and I think I even mentioned it maybe in a video, is that I'm back on creatine right now. Just because I'm in like the kind of last 1 month-ish stage, 1.5 month stage before like my body will be going like full steam ahead for our season. So I'm trying to put on a little bit of weight before our season, just so I'm a little bigger, because I will lose it. So I am on the creatine, and it's the first kind of days now that I'm starting to notice it. I feel a little bit bigger. I'm no bodybuilder, obviously. I'm a tennis player, but I do feel it a little bit. One thing, though, that I have been noticing is that I do feel bigger, but I don't feel slower. Before, when I was doing some different workouts, more strength stuff, I wasn't doing as much plyo work. I felt that, like, I was slower when I would take creatine, so I would kind of get afraid to take it because I felt like it impacted my performance in like a negative way as well, because like I would get on court even if I was like in practice, and I would feel like I don't feel as good out here. Where now it doesn't really feel like that. It feels good in a sense that like I don't feel slow. I actually feel stronger. And I think when I kind of start to lay off it a bit, I will probably lose a few pounds as well, so then I'll feel even quicker. I'm not like super big on all that stuff, but I think that there's definitely a place to have it. Like, by that I mean like protein powders and supplements and creatine and all that stuff. I'm not really big on like pre-workout and stuff like that. I don't know. That stuff kind of scares me, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of shit in that that I do not want to put in my body. I'm somebody that's like, I'm not like a health nut or health freak, but like I'm definitely watching what I'm putting in my body, as you should, in my opinion at least. Like, I mean, as you guys see, I take supplements. I'm taking creatine. Actually, today I took like a whey for the first time in a long time. I put it in my smoothie, and holy shit, like, I'm having smoothie every day, but like it was really weighing it down. As in, like, it made it so thick. Like, normally I drink my smoothie in the morning, and then I'm, like, ready to go, and I feel kind of light. Kind of feel a little heavy now from that whey. Protein, at least. But Anyway, that's just kind of my rant on that kind of stuff. But yeah, oh my God, pre-workout, not my thing. I would never put that in my system before a workout or before I go on court. I do think there's a market for it for people that are like bodybuilding or like trying to do crazy shit in the gym or whatever, but like I think that has some shitty things in it that I don't want to put in my body. So if I need a little rush of caffeine, I would stick to coffee. And I love coffee. So yeah. So I'm actually just going to do, like I said, a little bit of stretch mobility work here right now. I am tight. And yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little bit old. So I'll kind of bring you guys through here. I'm not going to do too much because I do have a couple other things I got to do today. But I do have to sit in the car again to get to tennis. So like, that's not great either. But I thought, you know, might as well be a little bit looser or as loose as possible before I play. Most times I start just with like a tactical frog here to open up my hips. That's one thing I've learned through probably most of my junior career is that your hips, man, are so important to try and keep mobile. That goes really for anybody or any sport. Just because like they're kind of like the center of the universe of your body. Because like if you have tight hips, it's gonna make your knees tight. It's gonna make your ankles tight. Like, wow. I had a lot of ankle and literally toe and feet issues when I was a junior. And it was because my hips were so tight. So like a lot of this hip work was very beneficial for me, and like I would totally encourage like any athlete or especially tennis players to really try and nail down like a good hip, ankle, knee routine that keeps you like semi mobile. And this tactical frog one is just a great one to start with. Of course, stretching is good as well, but I don't know, there's something about doing this hip mobility stuff that just makes you feel so good after. There is one thing though that I definitely lack at, and I've started to notice, is I think I do a great job with my lower limbs, keeping them like loose and mobile, but I'm starting to notice my upper body. I need to do more with my shoulders and my elbows and stuff because they're taking a lot of impact, obviously, because those are the limbs that actually make contact with the ball. So sometimes, like I mentioned to you guys there in the last few videos, this side of my shoulder and upper back is very, very tight. So I need to make sure I stay on top of that. And I think most of it is probably a good thing because I've started to do more weights for my upper body. And I think that it's just tight. So I've lost range of motion in my upper body. So I think it's just going to be important to do some mobility work there, do some stretches. Make sure I warm up properly with like bands and stuff, or like just even earlier before I even started recording, I was doing some band stuff for my shoulders and stuff. So yeah, really, really important to make sure that your body is in working condition. And yeah, the more and more you play, the more and more it's important. Like, I've honestly probably been lacking a bit just because like my volume on court is not as much as it is during season. Like I haven't played like a ton in the last 2 months. Obviously enough to stay in rhythm and work on stuff, but like when I'm in season, I have to do this stuff once and twice a day at least. And then of course I'm adding like massage gun and I ice and I do heat and I roll, and I do a general stretching as well on top of this hip routine. So in season, I'm definitely on top of it. And I feel like the other thing that this connects to is like hydration in a way. Like I used to get some pretty bad cramps when I was a little bit younger. And like if you're mobile, that can go a long way as well. Like if you're stretched properly and you're warmed up properly, you have a good base fitness level, you're gonna cramp way later than if you were somebody that doesn't do those things. And obviously hydration is like huge. That's something else that I used to struggle with as well when I was younger. Oh my God. And I would also get migraines when I was younger. Oh, worst thing. I never wish migraines on my worst enemy. Those are probably the worst thing ever. Anyway, that's kind of it. Just kind of trying to stay mobile, and yeah, that's it. I'll make the trip here to the indoor courts here shortly for this evening, and then yeah, we'll catch you guys on court. I'm gonna play a set actually on Swing Vision. I'm gonna try and use Swing Vision today because I came up with some update that will track the score, which is nice for creators because then they don't have to do this manual scoring shit. So yeah, we'll plug in Swing Vision there. Hopefully, I'm also gonna work on the serve again, do a couple max out reps because after all, we're on the way to 130. So yeah, we'll see you out on court, and there's a little mobility routine for you guys.
All right.
Oh God.
Yeah, good shot.
All right, guys. There you have it. It's about 9:45 my time right now. Just got back. Pretty tired. Not overly tired. I wouldn't say I'm as tired as I was the other day when I finished, but definitely kind of, ready to shower and just go to bed. That drive does kind of suck, but it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, we played a mini set there. Hopefully we'll able to get that on there for you guys. Or by this time in the video, like you're seeing me in the outro, but hopefully it was with the scoring. If it wasn't with the scoring, it's because I'm trying to figure out the new Swing Vision stuff. They just came out with an update with like how to do the scoring, and like I'm just kind of learning how to do all that stuff. So that's actually like uploading as I speak right now, but as you're watching, obviously the video is uploaded. So yeah, that's kind of a wrap on today. Gonna make this short and sweet. I don't really have much other to say because I want to go to bed. So yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. We'll be back again tomorrow, I guess, with what I'm doing tomorrow. We'll bring you guys to the gym, and yeah, let's keep going on this journey, and let's get to 130 miles an hour. Let's keep going. We'll see you guys later. Good night.